Okay, hello dear friends, good morning. Such a beautiful, beautiful morning outside. And I just came back from swimming and I will do a makeup just to. It's been a long time we haven't seen each other because I lost my voice and I could not talk. Let me try to see if I can talk a little bit. So I got this news and I find it's quite good. The other time I find it in the Target, they have sales. So it's a very, very unbelievable price. So I bought it and found it good. Now I need to find another color. Wait me one moment. Okay, I got this one. This one is what I usually use. And this one is almost finishing. Makes me happy. Scrape it off. So in Chinese there is a saying 病来如山倒，病去如抽丝. It means that when the disease comes, it is quick, powerful, and fierce. That it's like a mountain collapse. That suddenly you feel sick and then suddenly, you are totally sick and could not talk, could not eat. But when the disease is cured, is gone, it goes so slowly. It's as slow as pulling off a thread from a piece of silk. Do you get that feeling? Do you get that idea? It's when something collapses, it's quick and easy. When something recovers, it is a long and slow procedure. Those disease, those problems will go slowly and little bit by little bit go away. And I so feel it. And the other day, I think Friday or Thursday, I never go to doctor's office except for body check. So the other day, I felt I was not in the best of myself, and it's been quite some time, so I finally decided, okay, maybe I should check with the doctor. So I went to the doctor's office, and they are very quick. And they arranged me to see the doctor in the afternoon, right away, the same day, very much to my surprise. Actually, 30 minutes later, I made an appointment in the afternoon, and then 30 minutes later, I was in the doctor's office. And my own doctor was, my own assigned doctor, family doctor was not there. There was another doctor took care of me. Anyway, whoever it is, for me, even my family doctor, I do not see him once every other year. And this time, so the doctor said, I didn't see you for a long time. You are always very healthy. And the last time you came is something like 5 years, 10 years ago. for some minor disease, for some cough or something. Anyway, it is good to be healthy, and it is not good to be healthy because you do not build up your relationship with your doctor. Kidding. It is so that I do not know anything about disease, medicines, and things. And so I went to the doctor, and the doctor, the moment I went in, I signed in, and I was sitting in the quiet observation room, small observation room, clean and tidy. I was there waiting, and that moment suddenly gave me a feeling of serenity, and I felt so good. I have never felt so good for a long time, especially after this sickness. And then I felt at that moment everything is gonna be okay. I am in good hand at that moment, because when you are sick, you are totally, everything is out of control and everything is against you. You cannot eat, you cannot talk well, nobody listens to you, and you feel so humiliated and you feel so humbled. And suddenly, at that moment, you were sitting in the waiting room. You were sitting in a place that only yourself there. And you can take that space to think, to reflect, and see something around. It is clean and nice. And you feel I was feeling at that moment that I am taking care of myself. And that feeling is so empowering. Because of the job, because of the family, because of the work, because of everything, we do not have time to take care of ourselves. And suddenly, at that moment, everything stopped. And that moment and that place is for me. And I am taking care of myself. And because myself, taking care of myself is not enough, and I take care of myself by asking others to help me, asking doctor to help me, by getting more people to take care of me. That is so good feeling at that moment. And I feel that this heavy burden, fear, and uncomfortableness subside. All those problems and troubles subside, and I just can be with myself, can feel myself, and can comfort myself and calm down myself and treat myself and take care of myself and loving myself by doing something good for me. That is such a good feeling at that moment. So a few minutes later, the doctor came. She was very nice and had something like my hair, this gray hair. She looks young and very in good shape, and I think she's is not that young, but she took care of herself and just took care of herself. People who took care of themselves knows how to take care of others. Does it make sense? Anyway, so she checked my eyes, my ding 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 ding, the chest sound, the back sound. I felt I was in good hand. I am in good hand at that moment, and it is. I felt I am in good hand, and it's just so good. In our life, there are troubles, there are difficulties, there are so many different things, so many problems that makes us feel so small, so tiny, so powerless, so weak. At that moment, we just need to stop and give ourselves some time. You know, if we do not give ourselves time, if we worry, the problem will become bigger, because worrying does not solve problem. Worrying can wake up some of our sense, but it's not the way to solve problem. Worrying makes us to think deeper and to think harder and to think until our brain hurts. And but at the end of the day, it's still not yet solving problem. It is through the thinking process, it's through the action process we solve the problem. So you worry and you start to think, you start to take action, then the problem can be solved. Do not be afraid of any problem. Why you do not need to be afraid of it? It's not that the problem is not fearful. The problem is not a problem. It is a problem. But do not be afraid of it, because it does not help to be afraid. It does not help to be afraid and stay there not moving on. Be afraid for a few moments and then think about a solution to solve it. Recently, in my work, in my life, there are a lot of problems. And that was one of the reasons I got sick. I got stressed, I got pressure, I got frustrated. And all those becomes a very negative power, a negative influence in me. And it defeated the positive me, so I got sick. Being sick is not to be afraid of. Sickness is, I heard one expert say, sickness is our friend, disease is our friend. And he said this in this sense, not because it's good, no. It's because when you get sick, you get flu, you get cat cold, it is the nature's way to warn you to take care of yourself and to slow down, to stop, to do something treating yourself, to remind you you need to have more sleep, you need to drink more water, you need to wear warmer clothes, or you need to wear less. Whichever way, it is nature's way of warning us. Through evolution, there are many things that developed into such a mechanism that if we pay attention, if we recover, if we revive our true sense of self, of sensitivity, we can understand. The meat is rotten, so it cannot be, it is not good to be eaten. And nature make it rotten, make it stinking to warn us not to eat. We cough, we have fever. It's nature's way of telling us, you are coughing. It's not good that you talk to other people at this moment. And what you come out, there are virus, there are disease, and there is not a positive energy. You stop. You take care of yourself and finish your disease and cure your disease and then move on. Nature has many ways telling us things. I am so happy the other day I took care of myself. And now I start to think, I have to be grateful for being sick. Although I have not yet totally recovered or not yet gaining my full strength. But I am getting to that direction. I feel. I hope tomorrow will be another bright day. I hope one day I will be fully recovered and be healthy and strong. And we work for it. And it does not come so easily. If we do not take care of ourselves, we will never be recovered. Do the right thing. Do what nature tells us. Do what our sense tells us. Do what our body tells us. I think that concludes my video. I love you. I really do. Do.